People whose favorite color is purple will tell you that their favorite color is purple. This is the shade Plumberry. I may have just called it Cranberry.
I do have the shade Cranberry.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. All right, let's zoom you in. I'm torn because I'm like, I don't know if I want to tell you all about the eye look because as you saw from the title, we're gonna be talking about my favorite purple products and clearly I'm wearing a bunch of them. So let's talk about my earrings again. You know I have to talk nonsense in the beginning of my videos. It simply can't go on without it. These are also from Shop Kike. Is anyone surprised? That's basically the only earrings I wear. That's not true. I've got some other brands. I'm gonna do a jewelry collection video soon because you guys said you would want to see that. That was super sweet of you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I'm wearing my little butterfly wing earrings today. They're so pretty too because as you can see, as they move in the sunlight, they change colors. So they're like blue at this angle, orange at this angle, and it's a freaking cloudy day right now. It's actually snowing right now, so that's really fun. But on a sunny day, these are like out of this world magical. They are so cool. I really can't recommend Shop Kike enough. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to listen to me talk about earrings, or maybe you did. I feel like a lot of us are earrings lovers here, and I love that. It's so fun to talk about. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in my purple makeup favorites. So it's no secret, purple's my favorite color. That's kind of like a running joke that people whose favorite color is purple will tell you that their favorite color is purple. And hey, I'm guilty, I accept it, I know I'm annoying about it, but honestly, it's my favorite color and I love wearing it on my face, I love wearing it on my eyes, I love wearing it on my body. This is an Old Navy shirt, in case you're wondering, a little Old Navy thermal, because like I said, it is snowing today. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of purple, so I thought I would sit down today, talk to you about my favorite purple eyeshadows, purple eyeliners, purple blush, yes, purple blush, and of course, purple lips. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to hear all about my purple makeup favorites, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Okay, so let's start with what's on my eyes right now. I'll even zoom you in a little bit so you can really see the products in action. I'm only wearing eyeshadow. This is not eyeliner. I know, blown away. I have a whole video on my channel on how to do eyeliner with eyeshadow that I will link down below if you're interested. It's a little old, so please don't judge me. I'm gonna do an updated version soon. That's not what this video is about. Let's talk about the eyeshadow. I am wearing the Blend Bunny Blends palette, and you're probably like, ma'am, you just got this palette. And you're right, I did just get this palette, but honestly, it was love at first sight, especially with these purples. I've played around with other shades like the blues and yellows here, but I think I've done like 4 or 5 different purple looks with this. I just cannot stop because these purples are incredible. I've said in so many of my anti-hauls recently that I feel like so many purple palettes have gotten close. Not even just purple palettes, so many eyeshadow palettes have gotten close to the types of purples I want, but nobody nailed it like the Blend Bunny Blends palette. This has every single tone of purple I could possibly want. The only thing I feel like is missing is I want an even more pastel version of these two shades. Like I feel like they're so vibrant, you know, because they look pastel in here, but they still show up pretty bold on the eyes. I added a little bit of white to like soften it a little bit. So that's the other thing. I'm like, I could do for a more pastel version of some of the purples, but also they give you this really powerful white that could make anything pastel. So I'm not really complaining. This truly offers you every tone of purple you could imagine. I'm wearing this shade on the lid and I wore this shade as liner, and look at how bold this is. Like I feel like if I didn't tell you I wasn't wearing eyeliner, would you just think I was wearing eyeliner? Because I feel like you would just think I was wearing eyeliner. What am I doing with my brows here? It's just so bold, and I didn't even wet my brush for these. I thought about it. I was like, I might wet my brush, but I didn't need to because that's how bold and pigmented the colors are. Like I cannot speak highly enough of this formula. I love the entire formula as a whole, all of the different shades that I've tried, and I've pretty much got into every section here aside from the neutrals, which I will eventually. I promise I'll get there eventually, but I've loved all of the sections, but the purples definitely have my heart. So if you're a colorful makeup lover like me, and especially if you're a purple eyeshadow lover like me, totally check out the Blend Bunny Blends palette. They do sales all the time. I got this for 25% off, and I've seen them do that 25% off sale quite a bit, so definitely follow their Instagram to look out for those because that's usually where they announce it, but this palette was worth every penny to me. I love it so much, especially for the purples. Okay, so now let's talk about eyeliner. I know I'm not wearing eyeliner today, but I really wanted to put that blends palette to the test, and like, clearly it worked out. But okay, let's talk about my favorite purple eyeliners. I wonder what she's gonna say. I wonder what her favorite purple eyeliners are. It's my custom palette I made with Glisten Cosmetics. I'm sorry, I know I rant and rave about Glisten all the time, and I really hope it doesn't come off like I'm doing that just because I'm an ambassador with them and I have a discount code. I genuinely reach for these on days where I don't even post anything. It's just objectively the best formula in my opinion. I'm gonna make a video soon comparing all of my different water activated liner formulas so I can show you that like in real time, but I just truly feel like this is the best water activated liner formula, and also they have the best variety of purples. Like looking at this from a distance, you might feel like some of these shades are repetitive. None of them are. They're all completely different. I love this split liner Grapevine. That would be a big recommendation of mine because you get this gorgeous warm toned deeper purple as well as this pastel but still kind of warm toned purple, and when you mix them together you can do a gorgeous ombre look. So that gives you 3 options in one pan right here. And then I also love this shade. I believe it's called Amethyst. It's a metallic purple which isn't super opaque on its own, but over this shade, Heather, chef's kiss. All the chefs are kissing. It looks gorgeous together. And then you have the shade Plum, which might look similar to this half of Grapevine. Nope, couldn't be farther from the truth. This is much more of like a periwinkle pastel purple in my opinion. They're very different from each other, so I love that purple too. I also have an iridescent purple shade from them called Bewitch. It looks similar to this, so I'm not gonna show it to you because iridescents are kind of hard to demonstrate, but Bewitch is a beautiful purple blue toned iridescent shade. So those are all of my purple recommendations for you. I really don't have any other purple eyeliners that I like. Like I do have other formulas, but they're the same colors as the Glisten ones, and I just think the Glisten formula is superior, so that's why I'm not sharing any other purples. I swear I'm not trying to be biased, it just simply is the superior formula, and like I said, I reach for these on days where I don't even post my makeup looks or share anything with you. So Glisten purple water activated liners, all the chefs are kissing, the best purple eyeliners. Alrighty, so I talked about some purple matte eyeshadows with the Blend Bunny Blends palette, but let's talk about some single shimmers because I've been very into that lately, like having an all matte palette and then having like a couple of singles to complement it with shimmers. So the first one I want to talk to you about, probably a surprise to no one, it's one of the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames liquid eyeshadows. What can I say? They're just so good, so versatile, so easy to throw on, and they just take every single look to the next level. So I'm gonna recommend the shade Amore if you're really into purples. I have a few shades that are like purple adjacent but really more pinky, but Amore is like truly just the most gorgeous purpley blue duochrome. It's pulling pretty blue on camera right now. I think it's just because we're having a cloudy day, but let me see if I can do my little mirror trick, then maybe you can see the purple more. Yeah, okay, you can totally see the purple and the reflection more, I think. It's kind of showing up a little purpley pink in the reflection here, but it does have a really gorgeous flip. And what I really like about the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames liquid eyeshadow formula is that it does dry down, but not so fast that you don't have any work time. So the way I like to apply these is I'll put them on straight on with the applicator. I'll just go onto my eye. I think I actually have a reel that I can show for you where I did a purple look yesterday and I used this shade, and you can see I swipe it right onto my eye and then I go in with my finger afterwards and I kind of just like tap it in to make sure it's evenly spread out. I don't want to leave any big like gloppy areas because that will feel a little crunchy when it dries down. I've heard people say before, I've gotten comments on my reels of people saying that they feel like the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames liquid eyeshadows feel crunchy, and that would be my advice for you, is to go in with a thin layer and then tap it out with your finger, because I have experienced the same thing when I didn't do that, where it feels a little crunchy. So I think you just need to thin it out a little bit. That would be my advice. I also love this on the brow bone. I did that for that look yesterday too. It's just so beautiful. You can see this has been sitting here for a while, and yeah, it's dried down completely now, so I love that about it too, because some liquid eyeshadows you feel like they're never fully dried down, they're sticky, they separate, you get like a crease, especially if you have hooded eyes. These are super hooded eye friendly. Once they dry down, they are there for the day. I haven't experienced creasing with them or anything, so I just can't recommend the Twin Flames liquid eyeshadows enough as a whole, but especially the shade Amore if you are a purple lover like me. Oh, and then I had another single shadow if you're looking for something on a little more on the affordable side, because I know that Twin Flames liquid eyeshadows are expensive. Like I said with the Blend Bunny palette, be on the lookout for Danessa Myricks sales because she does do a lot of them. She'll do like 30% off too. I got that liquid eyeshadow when she was doing a half off sale, so I got that for $13. So Not to brag, I got a really good deal though. But anyways, let's talk about a cheaper option. I have been really into this shade lately from ColourPop. Full disclosure, they did send this to me. I am on their Ulta PR list now, which is really cool, but I picked out this shade myself because I looked at it online and I was like, that looks like my type of purple, and it is my type of purple. This also is purple with like a blue flip to it, but it's less iridescent than the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames liquid eyeshadows. Yeah, you can see this has much more of like an opaque base to it, but what a gorgeous flip. This also has really pretty like sparkles in it, not pieces of glitter, but sparkles, like you can see in this eye look I did when I did my video trying ColourPop for the first time in 2 years. But I was not liking the way this eye look was turning out because I had been using the all Amethyst palette, which, spoiler, didn't really work out that well for me. But this Super Shock shadow absolutely saved that look. It made me fall in love with the look because it just took it to the next level. It took it to another planet. This sparkle is so beautiful. I think this would probably be my top ColourPop recommendation for you, are their Super Shock shadows, because they really are so unique. It's such a cool moussey texture and they really do take your eyeshadow to the next level. Also, these are like, you know, $5 or $6 versus the Danessa Myricks being $26. And here's the thing, they're not dupes at all. I'm not trying to say they're dupes at all, but if you're looking for something to amp up your purple eye looks and to not spend that much money, I would recommend the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Ripple. Okay, let's talk about a new product to my collection that my sweet friend Cami sent to me. Thank you so much, Cami. That was super sweet of you. She sent me the ZC Living Colorful Mascara. It does not have the shade name on it, or at least it's not in English, so I haven't been able to figure out the shade, although I think I did look it up. I just can't remember it right now. This is the shade name, if I can find it. Oh my goodness, so good. And I love this stuff so much. Let me show you how you can see the purple mascara. It is a fiber formula, which isn't my favorite. I don't love fiber mascaras, but honestly, I put up with it because the purple shade is so beautiful. Let me zoom you in. Most colorful mascaras just don't show up on my eyes at all because I have black eyelashes, so they tend to just like do nothing. Like I've tried the Maybelline one before and it was a waste of money. I know it was cheap, but it was a waste of money because it didn't show up at all. This actually shows up on my lashes. Like maybe you didn't notice from afar before that I was wearing purple mascara, but I really do think it makes a difference. I think it just ties together that whole monochrome look. Even though I'm wearing more cool tone purples and this is more of a warm tone purple, I feel like that then ties in my warm tone purple blush, you know? It just kind of ties the whole look together, warm tones and cool tones working side by side. I really like this mascara. I also don't think it's super expensive, but I definitely want to get more of these because the pigment is there. Cami also let me know that they have a gold one, which is like gold mascara. What is this? The height of luxury? It sounds like the height of luxury to me. Also, let me know if you guys have any recommendations for colorful mascaras. I know people have mentioned ColourPop to me, but I've also heard that the ColourPop ones tend to dry out quickly, so I don't know, maybe I'll give that one a try just to see if I can find a cheaper dupe. But right now, I've been loving the ZC Living Colorful Purple Mascara. All right, now let's talk about a couple of purple blushes that I love. The one I'm wearing today is from Honest Beauty, one of their cream cheek blushes. I do have the shade Cranberry. I need you to not judge me for what this looks like, okay? The pan is not attached, it arrived broken, and I never sent it back to get a new one, and I've never glued it, so we're not gonna judge me for what this looks like and the fact that I have to hold it in with my finger. Also, there's a chunk missing because I did a video where I mixed all my cream blushes together. It was beautiful. You should watch it. This is the shade Plumberry. I may have just called it Cranberry.
I do have the shade Cranberry.
I do that in my head a lot because to me, I feel like Cranberry is a good name too, but this is called Plumberry. And in the pan, you're probably like, whoa, that looks a little intimidating. It looks very rich. Doesn't look suited for my skin tone. But as you can see on the cheeks, when you sheer it out, it's just a gorgeous kiss of berry. It is so, so pretty. I also love that the Honest Beauty cream blushes can go over powder products or cream products. I tested that in a video the other day using a full face of old products. I put it over a powder bronzer in that video, so if you want to go check that out, see it in real time. It really is so user-friendly. They're also like $12, which I feel like is a good price, you know, a little more expensive than drugstore, but way cheaper than like Sephora pricing. I just love these guys so much. They're carried at Ulta now too, so you can use your Ulta points on them. But yeah, the shade Plumberry is one of my favorite purple blushes. And then I have a slightly more expensive recommendation, but I did get this at TJ Maxx, and it is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the shade Quickie. Yes, she's also missing a chunk. You already know about the cream blush mixing video, but Quickie is stunning. I wore Quickie in this look yesterday. Honestly, Quickie and Plumberry are similar shades. Let's swatch them next to each other to really see though. Okay, so this is Quickie, very berry toned, very warm toned, I would say. And then let me swatch Plumberry for you here. Yeah, Plumberry, that's why I always want to call Plumberry Cranberry, because I feel like this is much more red, whereas Quickie is much more berry-ish, kind of a hint more pink to it. And also I did a thick swatch of that Plumberry. You can sheer out Plumberry, but this one's a little more sheer to begin with. This one, I will say, doesn't apply great on top of powder products, like not my favorite on top of powder products, but I'm wearing cream bronzer most of the time anyways, so I really like the Milk Lip and Cheek for that. Also, they do make mini sizes if you can't find this in TJ Maxx and you want to try it out. Like, the mini sizes are like half of the price of the full size and they last forever. I have a mini one of these that I've had for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years at this point, and I am nowhere near close to finishing it. So you definitely don't need to get a full size, save your money and get the mini, but the shade Quickie for Milk Makeup is an absolutely beautiful purple blush. Alrighty, rounding things out with the lips here, I want to talk to you about two purple lip products that are very different from each other. First, I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine, and I have it in the shade Delightful. I had no idea what this was gonna look like when I got it. The swatches, in my opinion, really did not do a good job of showing this color, but I'm wearing it right now, so I'll put some more on for you. It's got a cute little heart in the middle. That's the hydrating core. But this is such a cool, literally cool toned purple lip shine.
That smudge on the outer portion of my lip is driving me absolutely nuts. And no, I never fix it in the video, so I'm so sorry if that bothers you too. I just want to reach over and just fix that for her, but we forgive her. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video.
But I feel like it doesn't make me look, you know, like dead. I'm not giving like corpse vibes or anything here, at least in my opinion. I feel like it looks really cute. Sometimes I do like to go over it with just like one of my ColourPop lip oils that's a little more warm tone to balance it out. But honestly, sometimes I just like to wear it as is. I think this cool tone is super unique. I've been able to get this effect with other lip products, but I've really had to like sheer them out and block them off to like get to this place, whereas this just goes on like perfect opacity for me. It's got enough of a tint that like you clearly see it, but also it's not like so bold that like, I feel like if you went a little more bold with this, like I feel like if this had a little more pigment, then we might be entering like, you know, looking a little like corpse territory. But because it's so sheer, I just feel like it works, you know? And this is only $6, so definitely worth the try in my opinion. Also sold at Ulta. Use those Ulta points. We love Ulta points here. But yeah, so I have another recommendation too. If you don't like, you know, cool tone lips like this, I get it. It's not for everybody. But yeah, I'm recommending a Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Oil. I'm always recommending these guys. I also think it's called a lip balm. I always say oil because it feels like an oil, but the shade Wild Berry is absolutely beautiful, much more warm toned. Actually, I'll go in with it. Well, I'll swatch it first so you can see what it looks like on its own. Here is what Wild Berry looks like on its own. It doesn't swatch great because it's so oily, like it does kind of get all over the place, but just a gorgeous berry shade. And see, now I'm gonna use this to balance out that cool tone lip. And see, now I'm just kind of like in the neutral purple area, but look at the shine it added. That e.l.f. product was already shiny, but this is like super shiny. Oh, and it smells like buttered popcorn. The e.l.f. one smells like Pop Rocks. The Tarte one smells like buttered popcorn together. Delicious, we love it. You know, smells are very important to me in lip products, so I always have to bring it up. But yeah, both of these lip products are great. We definitely recommend the Tarte one if you're more into a warm tone berry, and the e.l.f. one if you're into a more cool tone berry look. And you guys, with that, we have reached the end of the video. I'm sorry if it felt like I was talking fast today. I literally need to leave to take a train home to visit my parents in like 20 minutes, so that's why I'm rushing a little bit at the end here. But I really wanted to talk to you about all of my favorite purple lip products. I'm so excited for the comments on this video because I want you guys to tell me your favorite purple lip products. Purple lovers unite. Let's share the wealth with each other. Share the wealth of knowledge of your favorite purple eyeshadows, purple eyeliners, purple blushes, purple lips. I'm sure there's purple products that I forgot. Purple glitter. Tell me about your purple brow products. Honestly, I want to know all of it. I love purple. Can't stop screaming about it. Tell me where you get your favorite purple shirts, purple earrings. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they're always really cute and sweet like this one. Check out my description box for all of the makeup on my face today, as well as a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources to support the Asian American community, and resources to support the the LGBTQ+ community. So please check out those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!